Fall is rolling in to Reber Country. Dr. Kinney comes smiling in with the annual Legislative Forum. It's a chance for local legislators, students, and employees to hear firsthand about future funding for Iowa Western. The state allocated $6 million last year for 15 in-state community colleges.
The one thing that I think has happened over the last few years is that there's a greater awareness of the role that community colleges play in the economy of the state. And one of the things that I heard that there is a lot of support for community colleges.
Iowa Western Community College is here and Iowa School for the Deaf is here. I promise you that we're going to continue being adamant about getting the infrastructure funding. We also achieved that.
I think what they can
Iowa.
expect to see is, at least among the House Republican caucus, a very unified prioritization that the community colleges need more resources because we're marrying up supply and demand for the job market as it needs to be done. Literally, you have graduates from this institution that walk out the door and immediately engage in high-paying jobs, whether it is as a welder or whether as a nurse or whether as a business person, whether it's someone from culinary school, whether it's a broadcaster. All of these, they're more than shovel-ready, they're desk-ready jobs.
Projection is made as to how much income is coming in. And where is that income coming in? That's from tax dollars. So it's from property tax and it's from your income tax. And that is the amount of money that we are allowed to, that is available to us to spend. And sometimes that amount goes up, sometimes that amount goes down. We have to continue to think outside the box. When there's only a finite amount of money and there are many, many, many things that have to be funded, then we have to think outside the box and sometimes engage in public-private partnerships, which I know has been done here on the campus of Iowa Western. But just continue to think of ways that revenue can be generated in addition to just the line item that the legislature appropriates.
Agriculture, transportation, judiciary, and I'm vice chair of natural resources, and I'm co-chair of Ag and Natural Resources Appropriations. So none of those have the word education in them. I understand that.
I have people that sit on either side of me that do. And that's about what I can do, is just keep prodding them. And I do that. And they know I'm going to do that. And frankly, it's not a hard sell because they're community college believers too.
My thought has always been, you reward success. What Dr. Kinney has done here with the support of the community is that this is a tremendously successful community college. Frankly, it's considered the golden gem.
We just are so proud of this campus, and we just want as many people, many students to come here, as many people to see the campus and see it as we know it, and to be able to maintain the programs here and the great service and the education that's provided here.
The one thing that they both mentioned, or all three of them mentioned, is there are 100 representatives and 50 senators, and so you've got a lot of minds to bend.
What are the odds?
Well, I think they're good. Honestly, we did really well in the last session of the legislature. They developed some new programs like Future Ready Iowa, the Last Dollar Scholarship, which is going to be tremendous for community college students over the years. They're going to have to put more money into it next year because obviously it was new and now there are more people aware of it, so there'll be a greater demand. But I think it's very positive.
A positive turnout filled Reber Arena for the hour-long learning session. Iowa Western continues to lead the way for all Iowa community colleges. And the latest example, the annual Legislative Forum. It's a gathering of people, ideas, and the future. It was seated front and center, all eyes and ears. And that future looks bright in Reber Country.